Our FA Cup run starts now, and I am more than looking forward to it because we are versing Grimsby, who are in the league below us, so we realistically should be at least going to the second round. And in true Wrexham FM fashion, I'm expecting myself to bottle the league, so the cup run might be all that we have to cling on to for a successful year. But let's not get knocked out early on. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 6th episode of the FM22 Salford City Road to Glory with me, Wrexham FM, where today we are versing Grimsby in the FA Cup at home. Should be a comfortable win, and then we'll versing Scunthorpe away from home in the league, which we are still doing very well in. Second place, not quite top, but doing decently overall, and I'm happy with how we're performing as a club as a whole. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure you do smash the like button on today's episode, as well as subscribing to the Wrexham FM YouTube channel, and we'll see what you can do with the like target today. I'm not setting one. You can do what you want. You are your own person. You can make decisions. Like the video if you want to. Don't like it if you don't want to. Be my guest. Do what you want. I would appreciate it if you liked it though. Since last time we saw each other, it has been a bit shaky here and there. After the Walsall draw, we did come away with a couple of losses, and they were disappointing losses because I can't actually really remember what happened in them, but I believe we were the better side in both of the games. Yes, this one we really should have won with an XG of 3.5 as opposed to their 1.2, and this 2-1 loss, again, a bit of an XG fest on our side, but we managed to claw it back with a 3-2 win against a team that we really did need to beat, Forest Green, in an important match for the league because they are just one place behind us. And of course, we won our next game against Exeter 1-0. I think that Walsall game's the last game that we played on camera, but to be honest, I'm not entirely sure it was upon reflection. Whatever's happened since last time we saw each other, all I know is I'm definitely covering this FA Cup game, and we're going to jump into it right now. We still have some players out with injury, but I'm basically just using my full strength 11 for today's match because we have a good break until our next game in the league, and I'm not too worried about the Papa John's Trophy game against the under-23s for Leeds, so we'll focus more heavily on this match and the one in the league, and this is the team that we're going with for it. Very strong 11. Still got Clark and Morris out with injuries, but McElney has done okay on the right-hand side, so I'm hoping he can do a good job out there today. Let's jump into the game, and let's go through to the next round of the FA Cup. We really should be. It's a team below, a league below us. I think Grimsby are probably one of the better sides in the Vanderama league, but yeah, I still expect a big fat W here because we're one of the best teams in our league. Nonetheless, the league below us. And early on, I thought we were about to score with Fagan Walcott getting another headed opportunity from a corner. That man pops up left, right and centre for those chances. I thought he was going to put it in there, but unluckily, after 20 minutes, we're still at a 0 scoreline. But there's going to be chances here and there, and Hunter's injured. So I'm ignoring this highlight and straight away bringing him off because we have enough injuries to our wingers as it is. So I'm not going to try and aggravate another one. And I thought Richard had scored there. We've had 2 great opportunities so far. Now we have a corner, but we're not actually seeing the highlight from it. 20 minutes to go in this half. We've had to make 1 substitution already. Maybe Thomas Asante can do good on that left-hand side. He's actually a very good player in these cup runs and the Papa John's Trophy. I'm pretty certain he's done pretty well. So, it might be a good chance for him to give it a crack and see what happens out there on the football pitch today. And we are on the attack once again. Henderson into Richards, comes out to Thomas Asante. Is he going to whip a ball in or is he going to play it back? He plays it all the way back to Toure into Bambi eventually, into Shepherd out on the right-hand side. McElney on the right-hand side, looking for a ball into the mixer, and he finds the substitute. Brandon Thomas Asante has managed to come off the bench, score a goal. I mean, yes, it was a tap-in, but you got to be in the right position to score it. It's a good ball in by McElney as well. I'm happy with that link-up play between the 2 wingers. Goalkeeper could be doing a wee bit more, but why am I complaining? Why am I finding flaws within our goal? It's gone into the back of the net, and we are winning after just 45 minutes. Okay, so not that impressive, but still a good performance so far. Only let them had 2 shots. Yeah, domination is occurring right now. They've got an attendance of 2.6 thousand people. Is that good? I don't actually know. I don't check enough what our attendances are, but because the stats are over here, so I don't normally have the stats up on the screen. Normally it should actually put the other games going on at the moment. I might change that afterwards, but we might be scoring here. Richards does score of the second time of asking. It's a great block by the defender, and to be fair, I feel a wee bit bad for him because he has done really well to get back there, but he's Richards. He's got the killer instinct. It doesn't matter if it's already been 3 shots he's taken on goal. He's going to try and act like he hasn't missed a single shot before, and he's going to put it into the back of the net, especially when it bounces that perfectly for him. Worked out very well for us there. And let's just take a look at the latest scores elsewhere. Oh, we don't even get to change it because we've seen another highlight. I shouldn't be complaining about that. Walcott running forward, playing it all the way up to Fox. I mean, probably not as an intended target, but at least they're not attacking too heavily. Is that Hunt? One from... Nah, that won't be the Hunt from Sheffield Wednesday. I remember we bought him in last year, but I'm sure there's another Hunt in central midfield that is different to quite a good youngster in this game. Pretty certain he won't have dropped down to the Vanderarma National League. Is it the National League? Yeah, I think it's the top one's the National League, and then it's South, Vanderarma, South and North that are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I'll stop talking about it, and I'll change the latest scores so that we can see who's winning the different games. Not that I actually care that much. It just bothers me to not have it there. And we'll make another tactical substitution. We'll bring Willock on for Lund, and we'll also bring Shepherd off for Love. And that's all that we need to be doing. And with 15 minutes to go, I don't see us conceding 2 goals to even add a replay onto this. I see us winning this game with a clean sheet and potentially even adding another goal to the scoreline, depending on the amount of extra time. 3 minutes, but it's gone by very quickly, and I'm not complaining with that scoreline at all. Professional performance, confident performance, and a very good start to the FA Cup run. Who we will be facing in the next round, I have no idea, but we will probably be covering it on camera. I don't know. If it's like, a couple of days away, then I might not, because then it's, not that much simulation off camera, but sure we'll find out in the next couple of days. Come on, give us some info about it. But yes, I'm sure you are happy about the result, but I would like to see when we're going to be playing this FA Cup game so that I can play on my next episode. Is it in the next... why am I being told about Arteta being sacked by Arsenal? No, it's not that helpful towards me. I'm not going to be making it. And it's a decent amount of games away. So I reckon we'll play that Scunthorpe game now, simulate over to that FA Cup game, and then probably simulate forward even further, because I don't want to shortchange you guys with only 3 games simulated in between. So for now, let's go simulate. Let's beat Leeds, hopefully off camera, and then beat Scunthorpe on camera. Oh, they're 23rd. It's got to be a win. Boys and girls, I haven't even played the next game yet, and the draw is upon us. Let's find out who we are versing. I don't know if I should be doing it this method, but I just like the easiest team possible, and I think Dagenham and Redbridge are probably one of the easiest teams possible. Sorry, Dagenham and Redbridge fans, but you're in the league below us. We should be winning it. A cup run could seriously be on, boys and girls. Well, that game went horrifically, but at least we're through to the next round of the Papa John's Trophy, aka the Pizza Cup, and we're versing Accrington Stanley in the second round, knockout stages, away from home, and they're in League One. So we'll probably cover that in tomorrow's episode as well. So I'll just have to do a lot of simulating off camera in the next episode so that we can actually make sure we're not taking 20 episodes to finish this first season. But for now, we are focusing on the game at hand, Scunthorpe away from home, and we've made a signing. I know, it's great. You can actually make signings halfway through the season, and this man has been brought in as an emergency backup because of all the injuries we've been getting. The wingers, the right wing, the central attacking midfield spot. We now have a bit of cover in Forrester. Not a bad player at all. He's not starting today's game because we have actually had someone come back from injury, but he's recently been in the USA, but he's got a lot of experience in the Championship. Did he play? No, he didn't play a single game in the Premier League, but he's got some experience here and there. Decent player overall, and I'm happy to have him in the club. And at only £650 a week, it's a pretty cheap player overall. Clark has just come back from injury. Hunter has just gone out with an injury. Morris is out with an injury as well. So I'm happy we do have him on the bench. And if we're going to bring a cam, a left wing, a right wing on, he's probably going to be the man that I'm looking to. So let's jump into this game now. Hope that we can come away with a win, and hope that we can continue pushing for that top spot. I'll give Forrester number 24. I was going to give him 41, but I thought that was kind of mean. So 24 suits him, if you ask me. Yeah, it seems like it makes pretty good sense, but every single number is basically given to someone because it's just the lower league. So I feel like everyone in our team, even in the youth academy stuff, have had an appearance in our squad. So like most of the numbers are taken by players that I don't even really know who they are, but that's not the point right now. The point right now is the game at hand, and I've just realised because I've edited it to not have the league table, now it's not got the league table, so kind of annoying, but an early chance for us there almost end up being a goal. We do get a corner off it. Don't think it's going to lead to a goal here, but you never know. We're pretty good from corners at the moment. Whipping one in, not quite getting to one of our players. I think it's going to be the end of the first highlight, but at least their first highlight was coming our way, and we are putting on a bit of pressure early on there. Branby and Fagan Walcott looking like the best two players in our team so far, and with 7 shots there too. I think we're definitely looking like the better side at this current point in time. If we do manage to win this game, we'll certainly be closing the gap between us and Northampton Town. Another great chance there. In fact, if we manage to win this game as things stand, we'll be going above them because they are 1-0 down to Bristol Rovers. So if we can put a ball into the back of the net pretty soon, I'm not going to be complaining at all. I've just realised I've still got King in between the sticks. I really hope he doesn't have a mare because he has done some average things lately, and that doesn't matter. We've got Turnbull in there, and he's heading it into the back of the net. Fagan Walcott's normally the man to nod those corner chances into the back of the net, but I think they knew that, and they were marking him heavily. Didn't see Turnbull though, and he's able to nod it into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 advantage and put us top of the table as things stand. We really should be beating this team, and we could be doubling our advantage. Branby from a serious distance. That would have been something special to get it past the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, does manage to get onto it. But we could be scoring again from a corner. How many chances have we had like that in this match? About 3 or 4. And another one's coming here. And this time it goes into the back of the net, but it doesn't count. You know, because the number of goals I've scored in the season doesn't appear. And I couldn't really see him on screen, but I'll take your word for it, Football Manager. I'll trust you, and I'll accept the fact that he probably was in a slight offside position. Let's give Forrester his first game for our club here. I'll play him as an inside forward on the left-hand side and move McElney over onto the right-hand side. He's not exactly suited to the right-hand side, Forrester, but I think he'll be able to do a decent job there if we really needed him to, but I know that McElney can do a job out there, so we'll keep him in a familiar position for his first game, be nice to him, and hopefully he does pop up and do something. But Richards is through now, and Richard puts it into the back of the neck, and we don't even need Forrester there. It's a beautiful ball over the top by Henderson, getting another assist. He hasn't got one in a couple of games, to be fair, but he's straight back onto it, and he's pretty high up there in terms of top assisters for the season. And Richards is definitely very high up there for the top goal scorer of the season. I'm 100% sure he's still up the top by probably like 6 goals or something like that. He's in flying form throughout the entire year. Now, I'm hoping it continues until the very last day of the season. And we could be attacking them again. Turnbull, moving it forward into Branby. Branby into Forrester. Our first touch. Oh, and it's a beautiful pass. I love to see it. It's clearly a signing that's already looking like it's going to work out. McElney in there, playing it back to Shepherd. A good link-up play between the two of them. Plays it back into McElney. Richards is there, and he puts it in. 2 goals in this match. And it's got to be game-setting match. 25 minutes of football left to go. I'm not concerned that we're going to throw this lead away, though. I'm 100% certain we're going to be ending this episode with a win and potentially on top of the table. Of course, I'm not certain about that because it's out of our hands as things stand. But it doesn't look like Northampton Town are scoring any goals right now, so we could be going top of the table. Let's bring Fagan Walcott off just because he's a wee bit tired. And we'll also bring Low on for Lund because he's got a yellow card, a little bit tired, and actually not had the best day at the office in terms of rating. So with 5 minutes to go, can we create any more chances? Can Richards get a hat-trick? He could do, actually, because I think we're winning the ball back. It's Forrester picking it up, playing it long, not finding Richards though, but I don't mind that. It's a bit of intent, He knows how we work. We just put the ball forward to Richards and hope that he gets onto the end of it. Although it almost led to us conceding the goal. So luckily we're keeping the clean sheet here, and that does sometimes happen. Actually, quite often happen for us. We just attack and then get caught out because we were on a gegenpress, high pressing tactic and concede one late in the game. But I think we've gotten away with it today and could even be getting a fourth goal here. East Ham does do it, and he's come off the bench and just nodded one into the back of the net. Henderson with the second assist of the game. Beautiful play from the team. And our 4-0 win looks a lot better than a 3-0 win for our goal difference and for just domination reasons. And as long as Northampton Town hadn't scored in the last few seconds, I think we're going to be ending this episode on top of the table. We have got to love Bristol Rovers. I'm a big Bristol Rovers fan now. And with 35 points, we are 1 point ahead of Northampton Town and 3 points ahead of the team below them. So we're definitely doing a decent job overall. And I'm sure we'll be able to continue to move up the table, stay on top of the table, if we do continue playing the way that we are, getting the wins left, right and centre. A draw here and there. It's a long season, but mainly the wins that we've been picking up. So I'm going to go simulate 3 league games off camera, and then we'll be playing these 2 cup games. So no more league action for you for a while. Hope you can survive without it. We'll be versing Bristol Rovers. Hopefully they don't also beat us like they did the last top of the table team that they versed, but I'm sure we'll come away with the win. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Smash that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you all later.